Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Amina, or Naima, but I go by Amina. I forgot why I was recording this video. Oh, I remember now. Okay, I remember. So I wanted to give an update on my poetry book that I'm writing that I can't really tell you about. That one. Yeah, that one. Okay, so I did some work on it today. It's hot. I just shut my door. Let me go find the page that I'm looking for. So that I typed up a couple, more like maybe more than a couple poems. What did I do? I typed up more than a couple poems. I think after I got done recording a couple last night, I uploaded all the poems that was on my notes to the document, to all those on there now. And I do have the updated count. I have it. I'm looking at it. So on the updated count is 150 poems. 150 poems, 108, speak correctly, 108 of them are docked and 42 of them are still in here. So there's no more on my notes, but there are unfinished poems on my notes, if that makes sense. So I am marked at 150. I have 108 typed up and 42 written. And I did go to the library and I printed. Oh, let me turn. I don't know how to show you how thick this is without accidentally showing you a poem. Hold on. Let me just flip it backwards. Okay. That's how thick this is right now. And all of these they're not print front to back. They're all printed on the front page. Cause I think some people print them back to back when they're copying out drafts, or I don't know how people do that. But for me, I need one side because I don't want the ink to bleed through on the other page. But yeah, I went to go print off some of the poems because, like I said, there's 108 docked right now, and I think I probably printed off maybe like 50, probably more. Actually, it might be more than that because this is, I'm trying to look. Let me try to do some little quick calculations. I don't know what I've calculated. I don't know what to calculate. Ooh, that scared me. But yeah, I think there's like 50 poems maybe here. Maybe there's like 50 poems here. And that's what I'm gonna be doing tonight, is editing on paper if I made any typos or anything, or if they read how I want them to read. And I'm also going to reorganize them in the way that I'm going to want them to be organized. And that is actually one thing that I didn't do with Why Love. I didn't print off any of the poems. I made a copy of the document, edited the document to where, like, make sure it was the right way that I wanted it to be, and then I reorganized them on there, because like for this, so my love is in 4 sections, so I marked on each poem what section the poem was going into, and then I went back to the original document and made the little sections. It's like, and I just started moving the poems around, and it was like, it was probably most likely the most tedious process that I had to do out of all of this editing and everything. Even making the cover, the most tedious part was organizing the freaking poems, and it's gonna be the most tedious thing on this one too. I just know it. I just know it. Also, since I have this in my hand, I just wanted to go ahead and say that so if anybody gets this book, and if anyone gets the book that I'm editing or writing right now, I'm gonna give you a little secret, a little hint. The poem on the back of this book is actually a poem in the book that I'm writing. So this poem actually came way before. It's published in another book of mine, but because also I guess it's also something about this book is that some of the poems in it are from 2 other books that I did publish underneath a different name, Naima, and those are still available on Amazon. They're a lot more pricier than this one is, just because I really don't know. I had a say in the pricing for the books, but I still feel like I didn't have a say in the pricing of the books, because if I did, they probably would have been a little bit cheaper than what they are, because even I wouldn't pay the price for one of them. So it is what it is. But some of the poems from those two books are actually in the book that I'm editing, and this one I think is printed in one of the books as well, but it's also going to be in this one. So love is in this book, and it's another one, and it's on the back of this one. So actually the story behind me putting this poem on the back of this was the fact that basically the theme around why love is like what love is, what love isn't, what love should be, all love, and that's basically this poem summed up. I would just put it I'm gonna put it up close so you can like pause it and read it. Hopefully you can read it, because I'm pretty sure it's flipped. But I'll probably put the poem in the description. But if you're reading this, if you're watching this before you get this book and before this is published, just know that this poem is in this book, and you are the first to know. Well, you're probably not the first to know, but you're gonna be the first reader to know that this poem is in this book. And I'm actually gonna mention that. I'm gonna make an Instagram reel about it. It's be like, I ate that, didn't I? I ate that, didn't I? Just because I thought it was like really funny and actually kind of cool that I put this poem on here. I was just like, oh guys, guess what? This poem is actually in an unreleased book. What a coincidence. But I ate that, didn't I? So yeah, that's the story behind that poem and why it's on the back of this good old book. I just realized I'm not sure if you can hear the music, but I'm gonna be so copyrighted if you can hear the music. Oh my god. Hopefully you can't hear the music. Hopefully YouTube doesn't recognize it. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so screwed. But you know, anyways, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. It's fine. Oh, also, I'm gonna be start selling my paintings on an Instagram account called Safe's Craft. It's my last name, Safe, SAITH, Craft. I think it's something else. Instagram account. It's in my LinkedIn tree in my bio. I don't know how to do this, but yeah. I'm so done with myself. I'm so done. So done. Oh Lord. But yes, I will start selling my paintings. I do have 2 that I'm going to be uploading to my Instagram account sometime later this week, probably tomorrow. There is one painting that I have that I'm debating if I want to sell it, just because of the emotional connection that it has to me and how long I've had it since I painted it, which is actually, I want to say, either first semester or second semester of junior year, and I am now graduated, and it's the first semester of freshman year in college. So I don't know if I should sell it. I feel like the girl that I was when I did that painting is a totally different girl than I am right now, but I do know that I still feel some type of way of the emotions that is conveyed in that painting. But that's why I want to keep it. But I don't know. I feel like it could be something for somebody else too, and I feel like I should give it the opportunity. But I just don't know. I might post it and be like, should I sell it? But we just gonna see what happens. Because I'm honestly not sure if I should sell it. I also have another painting that I'm not sure if I should sell it for a totally different reason. It's a little crazy and a little wacko, but I feel like some people just vibe with that, you know? I vibe with it too, and I had no idea what I was doing when I painted it, so I might put that one up on my page too. We're just gonna have to see what happens. We're just gonna see what happens. Actually, let me change the angle so you guys can watch me edit some poems. Why did I just wink? I'm gonna change the angle so you guys can watch me edit some poems for a little bit. But I'm gonna actually try to do my best not to put it to where you can actually read the poems. So let me just try to figure that out right quick. Quick little intermission. You know, just go ahead and skirt this. Let's get through this little part right here. Oh, look, I'm too high. Oh, I think that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so I'm not editing that one. That's a 2-pager. I already looked at this one. I probably should actually be looking through these, but I'm not. Oh, this page is flipped. Wait, when teachers grade, we used to grade our work in elementary school, Did they used to put like 3 lines for like if it needs to be capitalized, or was it 2? I don't remember, but I'm gonna put 3. I don't know why they just popped into my head. Oh my goodness. They're all over here. The title of this poem is called Never Forgive. And I honestly don't know about it. I don't know about it. It's definitely something, because it definitely says wait, was there another part? Because I hope that everyone in your future will know your past just as much as I know it. Basically saying, telling this person that even if you try to change, I hope everybody know the kind of person you were. And I'm gonna remind them, and I'm gonna let them know the kind of person you were. What did I write? Honestly, this had to have been, I'm gonna have to go back and look at when I actually wrote that poem, because baby, who was I beefing with? Who was I beefing with? So what I think I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna go through the poems first and make sure that they're written the way I want, and then I'm gonna go back through them and then reorganize them through the paper the way I want them to be. And then after I'm done with all of that process, I'm going to go through the document and reorganize them. But I think I'm gonna do make a copy of the document, so I can know where I started and where I finished, and make sure that everything is lined up the way it's supposed to be. But that part isn't gonna come as quickly as people might think it does come, because I still have more poems to write. I think I have more poems to write. In my notes page, there's like 14 more poems that has to be written. So maybe I do have a few more poems to write, maybe I don't. I don't know right now. But I also still have to get the rest of the poems printed, and like I said, those ones written, and then I have to edit all of those ones, and then I have to fit them into the organizing that I'm gonna do with these ones. And then I can finally go onto the document and be like, okay, these poems go together, these poems go together, this one goes underneath this one goes on top of this one. I just gotta do all that process. But before I get to that, I gotta do everything else that I just said before that. So this is gonna be a long process, and hopefully I am able to have like a final draft by November. It is currently September 10th. I'm pretty sure it's like 10 o'clock right now, but it's currently September 10th, and hopefully that I can get these done. I mean, the rough draft, technically I'm working on the rough draft, but if I can get the rough draft done by the end of September, working on editing and organizing in October, making a final draft in November, and publishing in December. Yay! So that is actually my plan, and I just told you guys my plan because I just made this plan up. So hopefully I write it down and I remember after ending this video, and I can go through with that plan, and that plan sticks, and I am able to get everything done. And maybe if I'm really working diligently and actually doing my schoolwork at the same time and everything else, that I can honestly get it done beforehand. And that is a fingers crossed that I get the final draft done before, like maybe like a month and a half or 2 months before I want to publish the book. Hopefully, we're just going to have to see what happens. But that brings us to the end of the video. Let me move the camera back closer to me. I'm gonna bring it back up. Why did I just do that? Cringing at myself so hard. Okay, but that brings us to the end of the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want more of how I do my writing process or what I'm working on, if you want me to slip you some some details or something, just comment and make a comment about it, or tell me what you want to see. If you want me to upload more of my poems through the YouTube reels or whatever, the YouTube shorts, if you want to see more of whatever you want to see, just let me know in the comments, or I guess I'll ask questions on the what is that page called? I forgot what it's called, but like I can make a question and you guys can answer the question. I can do that, and you guys can just write whatever in there and just let me know what you want to see, and we'll go from there. And also I have not read anything in 24 hours since I last made the video. Yesterday's video. But for now, that is the end of the vlog video, whatever you want to call it. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later.